Hi Taurus, this is Nyonjo from Truth is Change Tarot, and I'm here to do your your June 2017 reading. First, I want to say thank you to all the people who liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. And second, I want to say that I changed up the format of the reading, so I'm focusing on just work and love and work. Alright, so let's get started. So your message for June 2017 is perseverance. So let's read what that means. That's what I just had in my hand. So when we do our chosen work, we're serving the highest order. If we stop, we upset the universal balance. What you should work toward will materialize. What you work toward will materialize. You may not see it, but it lies ahead. Can I ignore the feelings that would sidetrack me? Will I let go of fear and persevere? The key ideas for breaking through, unseen help at work, feeling taken for granted, overcoming doubts. The phrase that goes with it is, don't quit before the miracle. So, your clarifying message here is simplicity. So, there's definitely, the message is talking about just losing faith and losing hope and overthinking how to get to the end. Wanting proof, wanting receipts, wanting evidence that the work that you're doing is going to be worth something. That is going to be rewarded. Because right now it just feels like maybe you're in the midst of instability, chaos, uncertainty, and you just want to know that it's going to end. And what this card is asking you to know is that it is, it already is, and you've done the work. And you will continue to do the work. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. And to let go of, a lot of that, like I said, is just letting go of fear. Letting go not letting go of fear and moving towards confidence. Because when you're when you feel confident about your gifts, confident about your desirability, confident about those things, you'll know that it's less of when is it coming in and more of like it's going to, because I already know that I'm worth it. All right, let's go to the left part of the reading. For the singles here, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So this definitely highlights, with the Ace of Cups, is talking about just like feeling a lack of confidence in yourself, a lack of fulfillment. And with the Two of Pentacles, and that as a result, that's just making you go back and forth. You know, it's getting you sort of stuck. You know, and you're being asked here to make a decision, to let go of the juggle act. Oh, that's what's happening. I'm like trying to reach for my cards and it's not happening. Okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles here, to clarify, it's like you're trying to move forward, but you're something is missing. Something is missing. And with the Eight of Cups, here, let's get more information. It's like you're walking away from what doesn't serve you towards this, and towards either towards this offer or towards the ability to provide an offer. An offer that is very stable. This is your energy, Taurus, like this earth energy that's offering a stable, serious thing. But what you need to walk away from is the sort of love style that is based in this lack of confidence in yourself. It's really hard work to do. But like I said, just keep it simple. It's a lot easier than you think. If you're just overthinking it, feeling like XYZ needs to be done before XYZ and things can be, it's just like, you just keep it simple. And with the Seven of Wands here and the Queen of Swords, you will be able to discern too what is worth staying up for. Maybe that's kind of one of your fears, is moving towards something that will force you to continue to persevere, that force you to continue to feel like you have to stand up for yourself or defend yourself. And you kind of move towards this Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, that will force you to defend yourself. But with the Queen of Swords, the beautiful thing about the Queen of Swords is that she is of her mind and of her heart. Her thoughts are connected to her thoughts from the past hurts, the past trauma, the past disappointments. She's able to use that to inform her heart, not use it to block her heart. Yeah, because with the Ten of Cups here and the Devil, there is this, what am I trying to say? Fear of moving forward, and it's connected to this dark, like I said, PTSD, trauma, things from the past that make you feel chained down and feel like this Ten of Cups energy is impossible, when it is quite possible. It's just a matter of keeping it simple and knowing that your offer is worthy, and this deception, this deception, or this, it's more so a deception and more so an idea of this self-sabotaging, releasing these self-sabotaging thoughts that any sort of happiness that comes into your life will be laced with this Devil energy that will make you stuck, that make you codependent, that will lead to like abuse or lead to harm. These are self-sabotaging thoughts that you are making you walk towards the past. This is what this energy is doing. So yeah, so let's get to the couples here. You have the Hermit and the Chariot. So it's almost like the Hermit, this introspection is the fuel to this movement forward. You have after doing all this work, y'all are able to, it's like there's this coming together that's happening from doing this introspection that will allow you to move forward on this connection or connections, and it will allow you to have the self-restraint and self-control to be able to move forward on this connection. Oh, that's beautiful. Oops. Oh, wow. So you have the Six of Cups here and the Star. So it's this healing connection. I mean, the Six of Cups has to do with sort of a past life connection, a soulmate connection. It's a healing connection. So there's this healing connection that you're within or desiring to have in your relationship. But with the you have the Strength card. What the root of this connection is combating these ever-present feelings of being inadequate, of being unworthy, not having that self-control. I mean, these two cards, the Chariot and the Strength card, are really much about the self-restraint and self-control. So like when you're giving into impulses of like, oh man, like this is hard work, I don't know if this is going anywhere, I feel good about this person, but I just don't know if I have the time or the energy or the mind space, I'm not ready. It's just being in that headspace and not being confident in your own ability to address situations. And what is beautiful about the Star energy too is just like this energy, this is very much about hope. It's very much about feeling at one with yourself. And it's also about vulnerability. I mean, this is what's going to allow you to be, like, this is kind of what the Six of Cups, this person is like moving towards. It's like another, I don't know how to explain, another stream or another, just moving towards another body of water, going from the Six of Cups energy, going from this very childlike light energy, this playfulness. This is what doing this introspection will allow you to have, this playfulness. So you're able to move forward towards this sense of hope and vulnerability. Like first comes the playfulness, this sort of like honeymoon phase, and then there comes the serious work. And it's really saying like this is it's going from, this is just what you're moving towards. It's that lightness, this vulnerability. All right, that's beautiful, y'all. So let's get to the work passion community. So you have the Eight of Swords, this Judgment in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. So yeah, there's definitely this sense of being trapped and not recognizing that you have the ability to get out, feeling weighed down by all the work. Like I said earlier with the Perseverance card, it's feeling like feeling this fear and it's making it really difficult to make a decision, and it's making things really difficult to discern here. You know, with the Father, the King of Swords has a vision, has a plan towards that comes from this clarity, this intellectual, mental clarity. But right now, that's being very much blocked. Let's see, why is it being blocked? Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. So maybe there's a huge decision that's being made at work, in your community, that you know about but isn't being communicated to you, and you feel some type of way upset. You know, it's making you unable to see the benefits of being left out of this decision making, because it's like making you feel like you're not good enough. I'm kidding. Yeah. And with the Five of Swords and the Hermit here, it's just like there's this internal conflict, or this, what is happening is that there's a decision that's being made that feels outside of your control. And you want to be a part of that decision, but you're not being communicated. No one's telling you, but you kind of sense that it's happening. But what's really happening in that space is there's a lot of conflict. You know, it's like you're out here on the outside kind of feeling trapped in your own thoughts. And then there's all this conflict that's happening, and people are not sure how to address that. And it seems like you would know, but it's also like you don't need to be involved. It just sounds really messy. Like what you need to do is continue to do that introspection, to kind of have your thought, almost like you're keeping your thoughts to yourself, because these thoughts will allow you to be able to discern what is actually going to connect you to your dreams and your passions and your goals, and what are opportunities that just need to be dropped. This seems to be an opportunity that needs to be, they'll allow you to understand what you need to hold on to, what you don't. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords, you'll understand, you'll find clarity. This feels like the worst of the worst, but really this will bring you the clarity and end the cycle of all this conflict that seems to be happening. You know, you feel like the outsider, you feel like you're not, you know, part of with the big dogs. I don't know why. You know, you just don't feel like you are being respected in that way, but this is allowing you to understand what works for you, not just for the benefit of the group. So yeah, so that's your reading. If you like a personal reading with me, email me at truthexchange@gmail.com, and wait, truthexchange@gmail.com. .gmail.com. Anyways, truthexchange@gmail.com, and then I also have full moon and new moon readings that I do every month on my Instagram at truthexchange.ro, and on my website at truthexchange.ro.com. All right, that's your reading. Thanks for watching.